fun with that, whether or not we're winning or losing, and just realizing the situation that you're in. I feel like you can just have a better mindset attacking those games.
What's kind of been the focus of the offensive line after watching the film for Arizona State going into this next one?
Just trying to run the ball better. Obviously, our run game hasn't been as good as we wanted it to be, and we have to fix that. We have to create movement. We got to create knockback, and that'll be a big emphasis for us going into this game.
Probably the million-dollar question, but kind of how does that happen at this point in the year? How do you guys get that rolling?
I'll say just practice with it. I mean, obviously, if you're not practicing it won't show up in the games. It's not like you automatically show up, do it on game day. And like I said, I think we are practicing hard, but obviously maybe we just got to do a little harder, emphasize it more, focus on details, focus on the basics, and hopefully it'll show up on game day for sure.
Have you seen improvement from yourself and from the line as a whole as the season's gone on?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, our pass pro has been, I think, honestly pretty good throughout the whole season. Obviously, we've had some slip-ups here and there. And the run, like I said, we started off slow. We got a couple games that were decent, but the run's something that I feel like we still have a lot more to improve on, and why not do that this weekend?
What was it like going against your former team on Saturday?
It was all right. I mean, I kind of took it as any other game. I mean, I knew most of those guys. Most of them were there when I was there last year. But, I mean, I tackled like any other game. Any other game, I'm just as encouraged, just as motivated, just as, want to dominate. So I just looked at them like anyone else, honestly.
What's this year kind of been like for you? You started splitting time at left tackle, then Jake gets hurt, you flip back over to right, then Dalton gets hurt, you flip back over to left. Is that difficult to do all the going back and forth that you've had to do this year?
I mean, it could be looked at difficult, but I think it's been really fun. I mean, just having to stay versatile, having to play both sides, having to just flip your brain and kind of flip techniques and whatnot. It's been really fun, and I feel like it's making me a better football player overall, making me not so one-dimensional. And I feel like I wouldn't have done that with this unique situation where I've had to go back and forth wouldn't have came up. So I've been blessed to have the opportunity.
Do you prefer one side or the other?
I thought I liked left, but then after a couple games at right, when I started getting my foot under myself, I feel like I was starting to get pretty comfortable over there. So honestly, if I can get pretty comfortable on both sides, I don't care where I'm at.
How hard is it to flip sides so often? Because in your mind, you kind of have to just do everything backwards, right?
Yeah, I mean, initially I feel like it's difficult, but as you kind of do it more and in practice, the coach will start getting me flipping inside and practice a lot. You get used to it, and you're able to just learn and develop faster.
Is it harder to do that or to move from the outside to the inside?
Shoot, I've never tried inside, so I don't even know how that would be. I feel like, I mean, everything has its has hard parts, has easy parts, but like I said, flipping sides, like I said, at first was difficult, but then over a while, you kind of get used to it. Kind of big deal.
I've always wanted to ask you this: which tattoo hurt the worst?
Hurt the worst?
Yeah.
Either my stomach or my knee. The knee was pretty painful, but stomach is just hard because you have to like hold your breath, and there's a lot of surface area over here. So
how long did that take?
Stomach. It took a couple days. I mean, my dad did a couple of my tats, so kind of just go at his own pace and just whenever he gets tired, just tap out.
So whenever you are like, I want to get a tattoo on my stomach, are there people like, maybe don't do that? Maybe that's going to hurt quite a bit. What was the process like?
I mean, it's part of the. I feel like it's part of the tattoo. You kind of earn your stripes through that. Obviously, it hurt really bad, but I mean, it's fun. And like I said, my dad did it. Like that's like it wasn't like I had to go somewhere and like, I'm worrying about how he feels. Like my dad, we're on the same page, and it was fun. In my living room or my dining room table, like it was a big deal. It was fun.
Thanks.